This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Good afternoon and welcome to the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Natalie Morales.
And I'm Jenabeth Gunter. SGA elections were last week and the winners are... Actually, hold that thought. Only one of the three races is settled. The others are in runoffs. As TTUHub.net reported Friday, it's basically a runoff between the One Tech block and the Experience Where It Counts block. For SGA President, Hayden Hatch from One Tech will face Tyler Feivert from Experience Where It Counts. For External Vice President, Peter Brady from Experience Where It Counts will face Stetson Whetstone from One Tech. And for Internal Vice President, Taylor Shackelford will face Bailey Waldrop. Again, Experience Where It Counts versus One Tech. The only race that's settled is the one that was embroiled in controversy last week. Pradeep Ataluri from Experience Where It Counts was accused of violating SGA rules against using mass email to get support, but Ataluri won outright and will be the next graduate school vice president. Also on the ballot, an initiative to fund new turf fields for intramural sports and more. That failed. The runoff election is this week, Thursday and Friday, so be sure to research the candidates and vote.
That isn't the only election on tap this week. The Texas primaries wrap up tomorrow, tentatively. We might also see some runoffs in those races. At the top of the ticket, State Senator Wendy Davis and Attorney General Greg Abbott are both expected to win their party tickets for governor. Then Davis, the Democrat, will face off with Abbott, the Republican, for the November election. For Lieutenant Governor, Letitia Van de Putte is expected to win the Democratic nomination. There are three other Republicans challenging the longtime incumbent, David Dewhurst. Congressman Randy Nagelbauer is running for re-election, but has two challengers, Republicans Dr. Donald May and Chris Wynn. Neil Marchbanks is expected to win the Democrat primary. Incumbent U.S. Senator John Cornyn is facing a Republican challenge from Congressman Steve Stockman. The Democrat frontrunners are community organizer Keisha Rogers and Dennis David Alamiel. If you're registered here at Tech, you can vote on campus in the library from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Texas Tech's newest building is open for business after a ribbon cutting last Thursday. Reporter Daniela Paraga has more on the event.
Petroleum engineering majors rejoice. The $22.8 million facility celebrated the completion of this research building Thursday with a ribbon-cutting ceremony led by President Duane Nellis, Chancellor Emeritus Kent Hans, and the Dean of Engineering Al Sacco, benefactors and Tech graduates. During his remarks, Kent Hans thanked alumni, friends, and donors who made this possible. The 42,000 square foot state-of-the-art building houses research space, modern classrooms, and sets the national benchmark for petroleum educational facilities.
The engineers we get today, the kids are top-notch, but they're very good at videos, they're very good at multitasking, but what they don't have is a good physical feel for what engineering is all about. So this building is a response to that, and everybody across the nation is trying to do it, but it's extremely difficult to do unless you have facilities that are built for it. So as far as I know, we're the only ones in the nation that is able to do this now. So I'm really excited about it. It was a vision that I had.
According to a press release, the primary goal of this new building is to provide a facility that integrates formal teaching environments with hands-on practical applications using cutting-edge research facilities and techniques. Joey Falucci, sophomore petroleum engineering major, said it's a big deal for him to see this building come to life.
So now that the building has come full, and to see it complete, and the interactive classrooms, the transparent to all the labs, and the 3D lecture rooms, it really is a big deal because we can see what's going on actual drilling sites. So for me as a student, that's probably an advantage that I'll have over a lot of other students.
The Bob L. Hurd Department of Petroleum Engineering is one of the largest petroleum engineering departments in the world. Sacco hopes that with the new building, the engineering program will rise to one of the best programs in the country. Reporting for MCTV, I'm Daniela Parraga.
I'm glad that ribbon cutting was Thursday and not this morning because it is a lot chillier today. Let's take a look at MCTV Tower Cam. It just feels like winter out there today. We'll hit the mid-40s today after starting out the day with sub-freezing lows. We'll drop below freezing tonight and see some sunshine and high in the mid-60s tomorrow. Wednesday will be a bit cooler, high in the mid-60s and low in the 30s. That's all for the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news, and we'll see you tomorrow.